Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we are able to hear you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So before I start the demo session, let me introduce myself. Okay, so I am Shiva Kumar. I am the trainer for AZURE DevOps and AZURE Admin courses. I have around 20 plus years of experience. So I started my career as Oracle DBA. That is in the month of June 2003. So later I shifted to other technologies, but for the past 9 years, I have been working on DevOps, AZURE DevOps, and 3 clouds: Azure, AWS, and GCP. This is my brief introduction. Okay. Now, yeah, if you don't speak, can you please mute? Because for you only, we are recording the session. Okay, so let us start. So before we are going to start what exactly cloud is, first we are going to see what exactly IT infrastructure and what is a data center and what are the challenges to maintain a data center. That kind of things first we are going to discuss in detail. So generally, when it comes to IT infrastructure, okay, so few components we can see physically, like laptop, hard disk, printers, router, okay, and bridges, hub. So these are called as infrastructure. Okay, the components which we can see physically, okay, are called as IT infrastructure. Okay. Now, to maintain this IT infrastructure, generally we are going to use something like data centers. Okay, so data center will have this kind of structure. Okay, every organization will have one or more data centers which are situated in different buildings and different areas. Okay, so here when you speak about this data center diagram, so these are called as individual diagrams. So individual racks. Okay, within the racks we are seeing something like servers. Okay, these flat type servers. Okay, so these servers are generally called as blade servers. So here, let me watch this one. Here, this is blade server, and this server we are going to use in our we are going to see in our houses. Okay, here, these are called as generally tower servers, and here, these are blade servers. And blade servers, especially they are meant for data centers. Okay, especially they are meant for data centers. And every data center will have collection of racks. So each rack will have collection of servers, and each rack will have its own power supply, its own cooling system, its own networking. Okay, so everything is individual. Okay, so if one rack is impacted, other will not be impacted. Now, so in every data center, that means every organization will have data center. Suppose in an organization, when I want to launch a server, okay, so when I want to launch a server, so what is the procedure actually? First, I have to raise a ticket, and a data center team will come into picture. So they will find space for your server, okay, and they will allocate some server rack to you. And on the top of that, we are going to install something like operating system. And for purchasing operating system, we need some approval, okay, license, okay. And on the top of operating system, we need to install something like database servers and app servers, everything we are going to install. That is a very hectic job, okay. And if one of the data center is failure, suppose one data center is there in Amirpet, in Hyderabad, okay. And one more data center must be maintained to maintain high availability. Okay, these are the challenges behind data center maintenance. Like we have to follow some government restrictions. We have to manage power utilization, technology advancement. Technology advancement means once every year. Okay, so new softwares will come. According to new softwares, okay, we have to change hardware. Okay, so if one of the data center is failure, so immediately the business client request must be forwarded to another data center. Means we must have to maintain high availability, okay, recovery for disaster, hardware and software upgradations. Okay, these are the challenges involved in maintaining data centers. Okay, everybody knows that. Okay, so there is a very huge hectic task to maintain a data center. Okay, so these are the data center diagrams. So every data center will have something like racks. Okay, so racks will have blade servers. So these blade servers are something like these are very expensive. Okay, so when compared to tower servers, these are very expensive. These are very expensive. And these are the challenges in maintaining data center. Okay, suppose you think of a small example. I will show an example to you. Just think of our one real application like Book My Show. Okay, so I think Book My Show is very popular in India, right? Now, just imagine in Book My Show, we have something like lot of servers that are available. Okay, so these are the servers. Many servers. Just you can imagine this star is something like server. Okay, so this is a data center is suppose situated in Amirpet, Hyderabad. Okay, just imagine like that. Now, my end users are connected to this data center. End users means we. Okay, we want to book some tickets for a particular movie, a particular show. So from mobile phone, from laptop, from any other device, we can connect to this application that is running in Hyderabad data center. Okay, just imagine all of a sudden, okay, this data center has got corrupted. Some incident was occurred, and due to some unexpected event, this data center is completely collapsed. Now my end user should not be able to suffer, right? He should be able to access the application every time. 24 hours he must be able to access the application. So to overcome this situation, we must have one more data center. Okay, this is just like car stepney. Okay, so when something goes wrong while we are making journey, okay, so to continue our journey, we must have to maintain one stepney, right? In the similar way, we have to have one more data center spare. And when something goes wrong in the Hyderabad data center, okay, automatically my traffic will be diverted to this data center. Automatically, that is going to be done automatically. So this is what here, disaster recovery. Disaster recovery. Disaster recovery. That means to maintain high availability for my application, I have to have more than one data center. Suppose for this data center, I have invested something like 10 crores. 10 crores because that is very expensive process, right? And this data center must be available in some location. Just imagine that location is something like Bangalore. And for the establishing this data center also, same thing we have to investment, right? 10 crores are required. This is initial cost. Okay. as the time is going on, okay, so we have to change hardware, we have to change software according to client requirements. Okay, I think practically we are seeing every 15 days we get some updates, right? Mobile. Okay, so sometimes what happens here, when some updates are coming, our mobile phone is not compatible with the latest software. So in that case, okay, approximately every 2 years, okay, we are going to change mobile phones also. In the similar way, okay, to meet customer demands, okay, we have to change softwares. And now to fit that software into hardware, we have to definitely change the hardware. So that is what? That is ongoing cost. So here we have to manage two types of costs here. One is capital investment, which is called as capex, and one more, this is called as apex, operational cost. Okay, capital investment is required, and the time is growing on. Okay, so we have to change hardware and software. So that is generally called as operational cost or operational expenditure. Okay, now let us go to previous diagram. So these are the things, actually these are the challenges to maintain a data center, right? Now to overcome all these problems, and one more situation I can explain here. So why cloud is required, why people are moving to clouds. One more simple example we can assume. Suppose there is a situation like this. I'm going to take a new paintbrush. Save it. So suppose here this is just imagine here this is my Amazon shopping website. It can be any online store, online electronic store. It is something like Amazon or Flipkart kind of online store. Okay, so we know that so Amazon or Flipkart so will be selling huge number of goods, right? Electronic goods, and everything is available in this online website. And people from various countries will be connecting to this website, right? People from various cities, various countries will be connecting to this website. Okay, just for simplicity, I have given only one server. Just imagine, so this Amazon or Flipkart will give some offers in the period of festivals, right? Like Christmas, and if you come across this in USA, so in the month of November, they will have some offers like Thanksgiving Day. So in that occasion, they are going to have some offers. Now to grab the offers, okay, so many users are connected. Many users are connected. Okay, just imagine that the capacity of this system is only 200 users. The capacity of this single server is only 200 servers, right? But to grab this offer across the world, multiple people will be connecting to this website, right? In that case, one single server is not enough. Just imagine 5,000 users are connected. Okay, or for simplicity, for simple calculation, I will take 1,000 users. So if each machine handles 200 users, this is 200 users. Okay, 200 users. So to respond to 1,000 users, definitely we need how many servers, guys? 5 servers are required. 5 servers are required. So these 5 servers we have invested, we have purchased. But after completion of January month or December month, definitely the traffic is reduced, right? Definitely the traffic is reduced. The traffic will come to normal stage. But this is a waste of money, right? Okay, so in the peak hours, in the peak period, we must have something like a huge number of servers. In less demand period, we have to have very less number of servers. So this kind of nature is called like elasticity on demand. That means according to requirement, okay, so we must be able to either increase or decrease servers. But if you are doing this activity in reality in the data center, okay, it is very expensive process. So these are the challenges that we are going to face when we speak about data centers. Okay, these are the challenges. So to overcome all these problems, okay, so we have something like cloud computing. Cloud computing came into picture. So actually, how we can define cloud computing? It is a process of delivering services like compute, storage, networking, database services or database servers via internet with pay-as-you-go pricing plan, pay-as-you-go pricing model. Okay, so there is another definition. It is a use of remote servers to store, manage, process data rather than a local server or our personal computer. That means every cloud vendor will have a group of services like compute, storage, networking, database services. Okay, so that we can use on the basis of pay-as-you-go plan. This is exactly like our electricity bill. Okay, how much electricity you are using, that much you have to pay. Okay, that means for using electricity bill, we don't need to maintain any power grids and infrastructure, right? In the similar way, to utilize these resources, we don't need to maintain anything. So here we have discussed two types of costs, right? One is operational cost, other one is initial cost. These are not required. Okay, so all we need is just we need to have a minimum laptop, okay, with which we are going to connect to a cloud. Okay, so via internet we are going to have these many services. This is exact definition of cloud computing. Now, what are the advantages of cloud? When it comes to advantages, cost savings, all we know that. Okay, security, flexibility, data replication, disaster recovery, loss prevention, automatic software updates. Okay, so you need not to maintain even single software in your system. Everything is available. Everything is available on the cloud. All you need to do is just you have to log in into your account. Okay, whatever services just you wanted to have, just so every service can be provided in a on-demand way. Within a few fraction of seconds, within milliseconds, your servers are ready. Suppose I want to have 100 servers within short span of time. So if you think of data center to launch 100 servers, it may take some 1 month to 15 days of time, because many so approvals are required, space is required. Okay, they have to purchase licenses, many things are required. But in case of cloud, within minutes, okay, you can have as many as servers you want. So that is nothing but what? On demand. Okay, cost is saved, very security, flexibility, data replication. Security means generally when you want to when you are storing something in my laptop, there may be chances of injecting virus. But if we are storing something in cloud, there is no chance of injecting virus. There is no harm of virus, because so cloud providers will be taking care of that security. We don't maintain any security on our own. Okay, now so these are the few important terms we have to define when it comes to cloud computing. What exactly resource? So resource is nothing but it is we create virtual infrastructure for applications like virtual machines, database servers, network, which are referred to as services, resources. Okay, using services offered by CSP. So what is the CSP? CSP means the cloud service providers. Cloud service providers will provide something called services. Let me show you. This is one important diagram. Look at this. So this is actual hardware. Okay, on the top we are seeing something like a type 1 versus type 2 hypervisor. So this is a actual hardware. Okay, so which are maintained by our cloud services provider. So this hardware is completely managed by third-party people like Amazon, Azure, GCP. So these are the cloud providers. Okay, so on the top of these hardware layer, okay, they are going to provide something like services. This is service layer. Okay, using these services, we are able to create resources. So a resource that we can create in a cloud can be a virtual machine, can be a database server, can be a network, can be storage, can be something like load balancer, traffic manager, resource group. These are the resources that we can create by using the services provided by cloud services provider. Okay, this completely this layer, this type 1 versus type 2 hypervisor is managed by cloud service provider. So on the top of this, they are going to provide something like services. Yeah, this is completely client architecture area. Means using this area, so they will provide something like a virtual space. So on the top of virtual space, we are going to create our resources. So these are the resources like a virtual machine, hard disk, Azure App Services, networking. So these are the resources that we can create, okay, by using services that are provided by cloud services provider. Okay, so here we have defined these terms here. What is a cloud service provider? CSP is the owner of physical hardware on which we create virtual infrastructure. CSP is the owner of physical hardware on which we create virtual infrastructure, like compute means, okay, virtual machines, okay, compute, storage, memory, network. So who are the cloud service providers, guys? These are the cloud services providers: AWS, Azure, GCP, Ali Cloud. These are the cloud services providers. But who are the consumers? So this is typically an organization which consumes the services which are provided by cloud services provider. The CSS means we. So CS consumer can be a single person or an organization. Okay, this is typically an organization which uses services offered by cloud service providers. And how can we define a service here? CSP will provide different options, okay, to create virtual infrastructure for meeting your application needs, and these are referred to as what? Services. Okay. So these are the advantages when we go for clouds. We create virtual infra for applications like VMs, database servers, networking, so on so. So every cloud will have these following properties, following characteristics. What are the properties? On-demand self-service, broad area network. Means broad area network means it is not our network. This is completely dedicated network. Okay, it is going to provide guaranteed speed. Okay, so every clouds will not be using our network because our network will not have guaranteed speed. Okay, so there is no guarantee in the speed. That is why, so no cloud provider is going to use our network. So they are going to have their own network. Rapid elasticity, just we have discussed now, right? So whenever time comes, as per the demand, servers must be increased or decreased. So this nature is called as elasticity. Okay. Just a minute, guys. Right. Rapid elasticity and resource pooling. Resource pooling means it is a collection of resources. Okay. So where you can store a collection of resources like virtual machines, database servers. So these things you can store. So these are the benefits when it comes to cloud computing. So this we have discussed, right? This is architecture also we have discussed. Now when it comes to Azure global infrastructure, okay, so we have to define few important terms. So what are the terms we are going to define? So in Azure global infrastructure, okay, we have to define something like a region. What exactly region? Okay, a region is a geographical area on the globe, and every region will have availability zones. Okay, it is a part of region, and every availability zone, sorry, this is availability zone, right? Availability zone. So it is a part of region, and every availability zone, in shortcut I am writing AJ. every availability zone, okay, may have one or more data centers. So each data center will be there in a different building. Okay, if you think of a office campus, so in a campus, multiple buildings, multiple wings are there, right? So each building you can consider as a data center. Okay, so such collection of data centers will be called as availability zone. Okay, so such collection of availability zones will be coming under regions. Okay, so here there is an explanation of regions and availability zones. Okay, these are the Azure provided regions like West Central US, West US 2, West US. Okay, so on the bottom you are seeing something like some circles, right? Blue color circles, dotted circles, red color circles. So yes, only round circles are, these are nothing but, okay, here these are the available regions. So these dotted circles. So if you think of this is a dotted circle. So this is not launched so far. This is coming soon in the future. Okay. So in Hyderabad also there is no Azure region. It is coming soon. Okay. So presently in Delhi, Chennai, Mumbai. So there regions are there, but in Hyderabad there is no Azure region. Soon they are going to planning. So they are going to launch. Now, so if you consider, so this is a diagrammatical representation of a region and availability zone. So here, so what are the regions? These are nothing but what? Regions. This is what? Region. This is one region. So in this region, I have something like one or more data centers, right? These are the data centers. Okay. So this is completely what? One availability zone. Okay. So here how many availability zones are there? Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. So these three availability zones will come under this Azure region. And here see, here there is one more region. This is disaster recovery. Just like we have discussed something like before in the year, in the paint, we have discussed, right? In Hyderabad, if some region is there, okay, we have to have one more region to maintain high availability. Okay, so that is nothing but disaster recovery. For disaster recovery also, there is a separate region available here. Okay, so Azure has to maintain this kind of disaster recovery region. So these regions are called as paired regions, P-A-I-R-E-D, paired regions. Okay. Okay. Right. Now, every cloud platform, generally it is going to support three types of service models. Okay. So what are the three types of service models every cloud provides? One is infrastructure as a service. Other one is platform as a service. Other one is software as a service. Okay. So yeah, these are the three types of services that are provided by every cloud. So in case of infrastructure as a service, what will happen? So all the below components, these components are provided by cloud services provider. Cloud services provider like networking, storage, servers, virtualization. Okay, so these below components are completely managed by clouds, public cloud service providers. So a partial operating system is also provided by cloud service provider. On the top of this operating system, we need to install middleware like Tomcat servers, IAS servers, JBoss. Okay, that means installing means we have to purchase license. We have to install everything. We have to maintain everything. We have to update everything. Okay, so from here onwards, from operating system onwards, we are going to maintain. Okay, suppose the latest patch of operating system has come. Okay, it is our responsibility to upgrade the operating system. Okay, in case of middleware also, suppose the latest middleware has come, latest version. we have to upgrade it. We have to purchase the license. And runtime, Java, .NET, and this application means our software. Okay, so this is a data generated by application. So this one also we have to manage. Suppose one simple example I can tell. I want to launch one web application. I think everyone might be knowing web application, right? Okay, to launch web application, I can use either this first method or second method. What is the first method? This is the first method. This is first, and this is second method. We are going to discuss second, the software as a service later. So when you want to launch a software, generally I can use either this model or this model. So in this model, in infrastructure as a service, okay, just they will give only servers to us, virtual machines. On the top of that, we have to install our Tomcat server, JBoss, database server. I have to host my application, and I have to manage data also. That is one case. But in the second case, what happened? Directly they will give hardware to us. Directly they will give platform. Means you no need to install any servers like Tomcat server, IIS server, Java, .NET, Python. Don't need to install anything. Just if your code is ready, okay, what they will say, give your code to me. Okay, I will deploy your code on my virtual machines. I will give some URL to you. Okay, using that URL, everybody will be able to access the application. That means in the second case, what is happening here? In the second case, what is happening? Okay, so our responsibilities are very less. But in the first case, what is happening here? Our responsibilities are more. Okay. Voice not coming properly? Hello?
Yeah,
No,
it's
it
audible.
is coming.
Yeah,
It is
good.
coming.
Proper.
Yeah, it is coming now. Clear, right?
Yes.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you feel any disturbance, please intimate me. Okay. Now here, so in the infrastructure as a service, half of the components, okay, are managed and provided by our cloud service providers, and remaining components, okay, we have to manage. We have to manage operating system. We have to manage middleware. We have to manage runtime. We have to manage data and application. Application means actual software. Okay, that we have to manage. Okay, so here just I take one example, right? Once again, I will repeat the example. Suppose I want to launch one web application. So everyone might be knowing, to launch a web application, okay, we need many components, right? We need networking, storage, servers, virtualization, OS, middleware, runtime, data, and applications. So if I use infrastructure as a service, so cloud service providers, they will be providing only servers to you, virtual machines. On the top of that, we have to install our servers like WebLogic, Tomcat. These servers we have to launch, we have to manage, we have to purchase license, and we have to manage our application also. But in case of platform as a service, what they will do, okay, so if your code is ready, suppose our developer has written some code, okay, so first code I cannot use directly, right? Code must be compiled, code must be built, but I don't have any servers. Okay, so in that case, what cloud service providers will be saying, if your code is ready, okay, give your code to us. Okay, so we will compile your code. We will apply some test cases, everything we are going to do on your behalf. Finally, we are going to give one URL to you. Using that URL directly, you can use that application. You don't need to manage any application, any servers, any runtime, storage, servers, operating system on your own. Everything is managed by cloud services providers only. Now, when it comes to software as a service, okay, so here, I think everyone might be knowing Office 365, right? So it is a collection of softwares like Excel, Word, Outlook. So number of products are there in Office 365. Okay, so when I want to use that Office 365, just I can log in into that portal directly. I can use it. but I need not to install any softwares in my laptop. Okay, suppose we have one more example. Every cloud platform is going to offer something like Kubernetes services. Okay, so if you want to have Kubernetes on your own machines, you have to manually install. But in every cloud, that is available as a service. In Azure cloud also, we are going to have something like AKS, Azure Kubernetes Services. Okay, so directly you have to log into that server. You have to specify which version is required and how many nodes are required. So within 5 minutes, your cluster is ready. But if you want to do that in a manual fashion, it takes more than 1 hour time. Depends on your number of nodes. So yeah, these are the 3 types of service models that are going to be provided by every cloud. Job roles we'll discuss later. And one more thing, when it comes to this course duration, okay, so tomorrow we will see what are the course contents we are going to cover in our Azure 2 months course. Okay, so this is Azure Admin and Azure DevOps. As a part of this, we are also providing something like Docker and Kubernetes also. Okay, the total duration is 2 months. For Azure Admin 1 month, Azure DevOps 1 month. So within
what about Terraform? Can you able to teach Terraform?
Yes.
So Terraform, Kubernetes, and Dockers, you'll be covering those topics in Azure DevOps?
Yeah. We are covering Terraform and Docker, Kubernetes. We are going to cover. We are covering.
Okay. Okay. So 2 months in the sense, it takes only 2 months, right? It will not be extending, sir, or some just asking, sir, duration. No. Okay.
It will not be extended. It will be completed within 2 months. So if you spend Saturdays also, I can complete within 1.5 months also. That is your wish. That
yes,
we are going to discuss later.
Okay, sir.
If you are interested, I can take on Saturdays also, not on Sundays.
Sure, sir.
Sir, morning batch is available, sir?
Morning batch is not available. Morning batch we are starting soon, but presently this is only one batch we are conducting.
So when we started morning batch actually, sir?
After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks. What time?
Sir, it is a
Morning 7 to 8.
7 to 8. I think it is good for me. That's why I will ask you, sir.
Yeah, definitely. It may take 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, sir.
And my plan is for the previous batch students also. Okay, so we have covered Docker and Kubernetes at most. So we have I have taken Saturdays 3 hours 6 to 9. Okay, that is especially for Docker and Kubernetes. Okay, so you can inquire my previous batch students also. So actually this is a beautiful offer. Okay, so from next time onwards we are increasing the fees because here we are covering 3 courses just with 5K. Okay, 3 courses means Azure Admin, Azure DevOps, Docker, Kubernetes.
Terraform also, sir.
Yeah, Terraform.
Sir, suppose that if I have to take admission right now, but I have to join after 15 days in morning batch, so it is possible?
What do you say? Come again.
Suppose that I have to give the fees right now. I don't have any super fees, but I have to join morning batch actually because I am working my actually second shift. That is
yeah. You can do that. You can do that.
And suppose that if I have any issues first batch, so can I join second batch also in future maybe? For
recordings are there, right? Every session is recorded, and you are going to get recorded session and notes, material, everything we are providing.
Okay. And one thing, sir, regarding the project, sir, how many projects you have to cover?
Actually, people will misguide you.
Yeah.
No DevOps engineers will be having projects. Okay. As per my experience, I'm telling. So we are going to work on assignments, activities. Day-to-day activities are same. We are not developers here. Just we are DevOps engineers. Okay. So our responsibility is to work for multiple projects, but project is not our goal. We are going to work for multiple projects. Only for developers like Java, .NET, Python. For these people, projects are there. Okay. Don't don't trust anybody words because no. So for DevOps engineers, there are no projects.
Sir, I have a
like
question.
Admins. Yes.
At least suppose that, sir, suppose that we have to face for the interview. Suppose they are to ask how many projects you have to complete.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. I will at
so,
the end of the course, we are going
daily,
to.
what is your
we
daily
are-
by daily activity? So like that. So my main agenda ki how to we can crack the interviews. That
Yeah,
is the,
definitely. So at the end of the course, we are going to take what are the roles and responsibilities of a DevOps engineer. Okay, especially in my classes. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 or 2 sessions at the end. Okay, so what we are going to face in reality and what we are going to do, how many projects we are going to work. Okay, what exactly means nowadays people are moving towards containers, right? Okay,
yeah.
so containers are best when coming to virtual machines. After 5 years, there is no concept of virtual machines. Everybody will be moving to containers only. Because what is a responsibility, what is the advantage of containers? We are going to discuss in depth when we start Docker and Kubernetes.
But nowadays too many tools are like OpenShift are also coming. It is the Red Hat.
OpenShift will not be teaching. So here we are conducting Kubernetes.
Yeah, yeah. No, just
Yeah.
I'm asking, sir.
Because most of the people are using Kubernetes, not OpenShift.
Okay.
Sir, this is Ashok.
Yes, tell me, Ashok.
Yeah, so for the Azure DevOps training, so you will give an account on Azure portal?
No. Tomorrow I will show how to create account. You need not to pay any single rupee for creating account. All you need to do is just you need to have one credit card, one email ID, one mobile number. That's all. Okay, $200 will be credited in your account. Okay, you can use this $200 within 1 month.
Okay.
Sir, one question for
Thank
me.
you, sir.
Hello.
Yes. Tell me.
Okay. Will this course cover the AZURE 204 certification?
So it is going to cover 2 certifications. One is AZURE 104. What is AZURE 104?
AZURE Admin.
Yeah.
AZURE 400 also.
Okay.
This is Azure
DevOps.
DevOps.
Sir, can we apply both jobs, right? So
Yes.
no, yeah.
Tomorrow we are going to discuss what are the job roles we are going to apply. Okay, there is a separate session for that. Okay, there we are going to discuss everything. Okay, just a minute. Let me.
Sir,
Yes.
then the topic here we are covering, like it is like how much years of experience I can put and go for my job, sir. Just a question I'm asking here.
That depends on your practice. How much you practice, that much experience you have to put. At least you have to spend 2 hours in a day.
Yes,
Okay?
sir. Yes.
That
Yes.
depends
No,
on
sir,
your
the
confidence.
knowledge which you are providing here
Yeah.
within 2 months, that
Minimum,
we are applicable
minimum
for
4 plus. Minimum 4 plus you can put.
Okay, sir. Fine. Sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Is after learning the AZURE 104 things, can we they give an exam on AZURE 204? Or will it be different? I mean, I have heard that AZURE 204 is the most difficult part, but can we give that AZURE 204 or something?
Yeah. Why not? You can.
Okay.
So
Thanks.
how much Linux we should have to know regarding this?
No Linux knowledge. Wherever I require, I will tell. No prerequisite.
So how long it will take the demo?
Yeah.
Only today or it will be for tomorrow?
Yeah. So let me explain this one. Prerequisites for this course. No coding is required. So lot of people think that coding is required, but here coding is not required, frankly speaking.
Or DevOps as well.
So it is better to have Windows operating knowledge. I think everybody will be having this knowledge, right?
Terraform is basically a coding, right? It is scripting is included.
It is
right?
scripting, it is not coding. It is just like HTML. Coding is different, scripting is different.
So do we need PowerShell for this?
No. PowerShell we are going to conduct classes, right?
Okay,
PowerShell is
in
also
this
not
course
required.
itself?
Yeah?
For this course only, we are going to cover that.
Which one?
Do we
In
need
this course
Python
only we are
knowledge?
going to-
No. So I told you, right? No coding is required. No Python is required. No PowerShell is required. No Linux is required. Nothing is required.
Okay, sir.
Even if you are a non-IT guy, Okay, happily you can join in the course.
Okay, so how long demo will be there? Today only, or there will be one more demo?
I think so. Can you please contact in the office, front office? Maybe.
No, sir. Actually, I am in Gurgaon, so.
Yeah, you can reserve your seat, right? Because this is nothing. Okay.
Yeah,
If
you
go-
have 3 to 4 classes demos, like they have told me as I inquired
Yeah.
them. Even
Yeah.
you can inquire them. They told me around 3 to 4 classes will be for demo sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Maybe.
you.
Okay.
No issue.
Yeah, yeah.
Daily 2 hour or 1 hour?
1 hour, 1 hour only. Daily 1 hour.
Oh, 8 to 19.
8 to 9. This is a fixed time.
Yes.
So the recording session will be there now after the class.
Yeah, every day you are going to get recording sessions. Okay, once our session is finished, okay, I myself will upload the recordings. I am not going to give responsibility to office team because they are in busy schedule. Okay, if they take responsibility, okay, so it will take some time. So I myself,
No issue
once
at all.
after completion of the session, I will upload the recordings.
No issue, sir. No issue at all.
Hi Shiva, are
Thank
you
you.
covering that in the configurations in the via portal or any scripting
Which one?
services in like virtual machines or
Yeah, we
mini-
have to create an account. Okay, to practice all
No, no.
these things, you need to create one account. Yes,
No.
tell me.
that one. Are you you are doing the configuration via portal or any scripting? All the service configuration.
No, actually, there are 3 ways of using Azure that I am going to explain tomorrow. Okay, in how many ways?
No, I am asking that are you covering both ways or only for any one particular way only you are covering?
3 ways we are covering. One is portal,
Okay,
other one is PowerShell, another one is CLI.
okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm tomorrow demo session is most important, guys. Please don't miss tomorrow's session also, because tomorrow we are going to cover most of the things. So what is the syllabus I am going to cover? Okay, and I will explain each and everything, and I will show how to create Azure account and what are the roles and responsibilities and what are the different job roles that are available in the market. Okay, tomorrow's session is most important. Please don't miss tomorrow's session.
So the link will be same for the tomorrow as well.
Same means?
Same in the meeting link, the Zoom meeting link you have.
Yeah,
shared.
same meeting link, same meeting link.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. There is no change in meeting link up to 3 sessions.
Hello.
Okay, sir.
Audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So you said that you'll probably you will also take the sessions on Saturdays, right? So
Yes.
is that going to be a morning schedule or in the evening? 6.
That
you
if
said that's-
everybody agrees, otherwise I don't take.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
If
No,
everybody
sir, you
agrees,
can take.
if
You can
everybody
take because
will
Saturday,
come,
Sunday is
I
the
will take.
holiday.
Otherwise, I don't take.
Yeah, that's okay. But even if we plan to take, right, it will be a morning session or the evening?
Yeah,
session? Or
evening sessions. Evening
Okay.
sessions.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Because I have morning sessions. In morning, I have other sessions for USA students.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So I have tie up with many consultancies in the USA
Okay.
and Canada, Australia.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes,
So for
tell
the
me.
day it's over.
Yes.
Hello.
For the
Sir,
day today it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me.
hello, sir. Any morning batches available next weekend?
Not next weekend. It may take 2 to 3 weeks. Once this batch is finalized, okay, you can enroll in this batch. We can attend in morning batch also. No problem.
But sir, it's my job timing. It is a second shift. That's why I'm not.
Yeah.
under
Morning
this
is,
batch.
so if you are starting morning means that will be 7 to AM, 7 to 8, morning 7.
It is okay. Fine, sir.
But not, that is not immediately. Once we complete this schedule, okay. Once this is finalized, morning session I will start.
And sir, my next question is: it is a Linux knowledge is required or not?
Linux is not required.
Okay, it is Linux is not
Yeah.
required.
Not required. So Linux is required. Wherever Linux is required, definitely I will tell. Okay, what are the commands and what are the concepts that are required for our course? There we are going to explain each and everything.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, the videos that you provide, are those downloadable or it is just for read access only?
Yeah, so you can have these recordings up to 1 year. And for you are asking about downloading.
Yes.
Okay, for downloading option, you can inquire in front office.
Is there is any
Okay, these are the recordings actual recordings. We are going to provide like this.
Okay, and is there is any kind of PDF that you provide as a soft copy for study purpose?
No, nothing is required.
Okay.
These are other batches drives. Okay, so every day you are going to get recording, and one day you are going to get invitation. Okay, you have to open same invitation every day. Okay, within the drive only you are going to get everyday recording.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, guys, any other questions? If any other questions are there, you can ask me. I will answer.
So we may leave for the day. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I have a small doubt. So
Yeah, tell
you're
me.
covering here Azure Admin and Azure DevOps. No? So in real time, what are the roles we'll have? Like we will work on Azure Admin related or Azure DevOps related?
So if you are selected as Azure DevOps engineer, okay, you have to work on Azure Admin and as well as Azure DevOps, both.
Okay.
So
Both
if you are
means
if you have been selected as Azure Admin, okay, you no way concerned with Azure DevOps.
oh, okay.
Sir, can you provide the syllabus, sir?
Yeah, tomorrow I will show everything. Okay, so you can get syllabus from net. Okay, so your link is there. Just go to DurgaSoft online. Okay, I will show. Just wait. DurgaSoft online. Here, new batches. Select new batches. So here at one place you will be finding my link here. Shiva Kumar something. This one. Are you seeing course content here?
Yeah.
From here you can download.
Okay.
Here, whatever syllabus we have mentioned in Azure Admin, that is for 104. And whatever we have course content we have provided for Azure DevOps, that comes under AJ 400. Got my point?
Yeah.
Okay, from net you can download it.
Okay, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, so please don't miss tomorrow's session, because tomorrow's session is most important. Tomorrow I will show how what are the total contents. Okay, briefly I will explain, and I will also show how to create Azure account and what are the different job roles. Okay, like what is admin, what is an architect, what is Azure developer. Okay, what are the specializations that are available in Azure cloud, that we are going to discuss, and what is the history of Azure, that we are going to see in the next session.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, Shiva. From this training, how many years of experience will keep in our resume?
Yeah, that depends on your practice. How much you practice. Suppose you practice for 4 hours in a day, so you can apply with 5+ years of experience.
Okay.
So if you even put up 3+ years of experience, easily you can get 12 lakh salary, because Azure is having that much demand nowadays.
Okay.
So does we need the certification?
Certification, that is your choice. You may or may not take, but in the interviews, Okay?
Okay.
That may or may not be asking. That is just like entry pass.
Okay. No, actually, I am CA background, so.
Even you have certification, definitely you have to clear all rounds. First round, second round, third round. Okay, having
Okay.
certification is, it is your will and wish. You may or may not take.
Okay.
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 Certification is not mandatory for getting a job.
Okay. Okay. That was my question.
No. After getting job also, they will your employer will be providing, your employers will be sponsoring for certification.
Okay.
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 One more question, Siva.
Yes.
Help in preparing resume.
Yeah. At the last, we are going to provide some sample resumes. Okay.
Okay.
I will forward. I will upload the sample resumes in Google Drive. You can share, and I will also share some notes related to 104 and 400. Okay, that also you can watch.
Okay.
Once you complete your formalities, we will share everything.
Okay.
Recordings and notes and AJ 104 dumps, 400 dumps, everything we are going to share once you finish your active formalities.
Okay. AZ 900 is compulsory for AZ 1.
AZ 900 is, that is basics, right?
Yes, yes.
Azure basics.
Yeah. Is compulsory for AZ 104?
No, directly you can attempt 104.
Okay. Can you provide the dumps for AZ 104?
Yeah,
latest?
That's what I'm speaking, right?
Yeah,
Okay, latest.
Okay. Can you provide this demo video?
Okay, so you can get this video in YouTube by tomorrow.
By tomorrow, okay.
By tomorrow morning, okay, you can have this recording session in YouTube. You can type Durga AZURE DevOps by Shiva and just type 8th February 2023. Okay? First recording is that recording. Today's recording.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Chitresh here.
Yes,
so
tell
I
me,
just wanted
Chitresh.
to know that what about Docker and Kubernetes? I mean, is there any other course or these will be included in this course?
I don't understand. Come again.
I mean, I wanted to know that Docker and Kubernetes. So, are you going to cover those in this course, or are there any other course for that?
No, this course only.
Okay. So Docker and Kubernetes also.
Docker Kubernetes is a part of this course.
Okay.
Is anything else, guys? If no questions are there, I will stop it for today. Okay. Thanks for attending. Tomorrow we meet again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.